We live? I can't hear you.
We're not live yet. We are just about to go live on Binance. Perfect. Live now. Hello, lovely people of Web3, crypto, and blockchain. We are live once again from Voice of Crypto. And as you know, that we would be doing these daily live sessions updating you about the top news from the Web3, blockchain, and crypto market. And this is also where you will stay up to date with the top price movements, what the top cryptocurrencies and their price action look like. And I have with me today my colleague Abhishek, who will also be talking about the top news in the market. And we're going to discuss some really interesting cases, especially from the US market. So if you're tuning in from the United States or around that region, do stay tuned because we're going to discuss quite a few key regulatory discussions by the end of our session. Without further ado, we will just go ahead and take a look at the market today, how the market panned out. Before that, Abhishek, I completely forgot, would you like to introduce yourself? I'm so sorry.
No, no, I think interesting. So this is going to be a daily news wrap, and we are changing the format. We'll be talking about daily news, what all has been happening, and I think last few interesting days, which we have seen a huge pump in Bitcoin, and now we are seeing the market. So let's go ahead.
Absolutely. And interestingly, our last two sessions, we did discuss about the credibility in journalism with, like we say, with the big power also comes great responsibility. And we have been constantly talking about it. We will talk about it further in today's session as well. But before that, after the lovely introduction session, I will be taking you forward and we'll be taking a look at how the market looked like today, that is on October 18th, 2023. A quick look at the global cryptocurrency market cap showed that it was in fact down by 0.07%, which isn't a really massive fall. We can still see that the crypto market cap, the global crypto market cap, maintained above the 1.09 trillion US dollar, which is a decent mark for the market cap to be. We can see that the volumes, however, were down by 20%. And in yesterday's episode as well, we spoke about the sheer increase in volumes that happened day before, almost 200% rise in volume we saw day before, that is on Monday as the markets opened. It was largely because of the FUD in the market around a Bitcoin spot ETF approval, which actually did not go through. That is what led to the significant rise in trade volumes, but quite calm days followed after that sudden rise. And today, again, the market saw lower trade volumes, as we can see. 24-hour trade volumes were about 38, just over 38 billion US dollar. Bitcoin dominance has in fact risen above 51%. And in the last 3 days itself, we have seen a constant rise in Bitcoin dominance, and we know what Bitcoin dominance rise in fact means. So watch out for all the great news that might be incoming. Taking a look at the king coin, which is Bitcoin, we can see that Bitcoin has in fact maintained price above the key 28,400 US dollar mark. And while there isn't much action either on the hourly chart or on the daily chart, on the weekly time frame, we can see that Bitcoin has gained over 6.5%, which are decent gains in such a market for the top cryptocurrency. Ethereum, on the other hand, has maintained a calmer price movement with price ranging above the 1500 US dollar mark, and not much in terms of hourly and daily price action. Minor gains on the weekly chart as well. BNB, not much gains. Likewise for XRP, Solana, Cardano. There are a bit of, we can see that price on the daily time frame has been falling a little bit for Solana and Cardano. However, not it's not much to worry about because the fall, in fact, isn't as significant. For Cardano, however, interestingly, we can see that not a lot of gains happened on the weekly time frame as well, or if they were gains, they're probably reversed now. Likewise, for Dogecoin, usually the price value is really volatile for Dogecoin, but not in the last 1 week, as we can see. And right now, we're standing midweek, and we can see not much price action. The markets appear to be a lot calmer, or wait until we see the top gainers of today, because, like we say, there's never not enough action in the crypto market. And decent gains for a few cryptocurrencies. We can see Injective's ING token gained almost 5%. Trust Wallet's token, interestingly, gained a little bit. HBR or Hedera has gained almost 4% on the daily time frame, and over 4% on the weekly time frame. And now that we're talking about Hedra, I would like to mention that yesterday at Voice of Crypto, we interviewed Hedra founder and CEO Mance Harbour. So if you've missed out that episode, it's a really interesting episode where we talk all about Hedera, the price action of HBR, and how the roadmap for Hedera would look like in the coming 3 to 4 quarters. So in case you've missed it out, go head to our channels, head to our YouTube channel, and check out that really interesting episode with Hedra CEO. Getting back to the topic that we have on hand, which is the price action in the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin SV has been constantly up, and until yesterday, we also saw decent gains for Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is no more to be seen in the top gainers today. Chili's has maintained a decent ground with almost 3% gains. Likewise for Stacks, Render, and Thorchain's June. However, like we noticed, not many gains, not much of gains in the market for a lot of altcoins today. The same goes for the top losers, or the coins that suffered the most losses in terms of price on the 24-hour chart. Not much action going on here as well. So not a lot of losses coming in for altcoins. The market looks relatively stable. However, if we look at Injective, and why Injective, since we usually take a look at the top gainer of the day a lot closely, and that is what we're going to do right about now. We'll just take a quick look at Injective and how its price action has panned out in the last 1 month, and really interesting price action on the monthly chart of Injective. And we can see that Injective has in fact crossed its monthly resistance, and the highest price that it achieved in the last month was about $8, and now the current price stands at about 8.13. So decent monthly gains for Injective. In fact, if we look at a longer time frame chart of Injective, we can see that it is currently testing a key, I think it's a key resistance support line at about 8.1, 8.2. That is the range. That is the range that would be key for traders to watch. However, we can see that the markets would be a little saturated, because Injective has definitely crossed some key resistance levels, which is why traders might be a little cautious of making moves in the market now. For Injective, it definitely does look a little bit saturated at this point, but we shall await to see what in fact happens in the crypto market. Quick disclaimer, guys, none of what we say on these live sessions is financial advice, and cryptocurrency market is a highly volatile market. So do your own research in the market, and I'm sure that Abhishek here, who's a seasoned entrepreneur, can also talk about the importance of research and just sort of doing your own research and getting the right kind of sources in the crypto Web3 market.
I think in Web3, you should not trust anyone. Just do your own research, and not just on this channel, not just on this live session, but on anything which anybody says. Do your own research. Don't just follow anyone blindly. That's
Absolutely.
advice.
Absolutely. And after a really lovely session around the prices of cryptocurrencies, some of the top cryptocurrencies we watched, and now is the time to reveal the top three news of the day. And interestingly, all of the news cases came in from the United States, and it has been an interesting territory to watch, especially in terms of regulations. What do you think, Abhishek?
Exactly. I think US is, I mean, everybody has been eyeing on US, and what US does is everybody has been following, and we have been seeing certain new rules also coming in a lot of European nations, specific to UK also. There is new FCA which has come up. So yeah, all eyes on US. What does our favorite Gary says today?
So there is a mixed sentiment. There are a few positive news, and there's a bit of negative news that is coming in from the US. I think the first news, let's go with the good news first. So the SEC chair, Gary Gensler, said that there are, in fact, multiple agencies that are doing work on multiple Bitcoin ETF filing. He showed up on a Bloomberg TV interview recently, and he said that the staff is doing work on those multiple filings that have been talked about in the market a lot, especially in the last 1 week. And while he said that he's not going to prejudge what the decision would be, he did say that there's a lot of work that is being happening. What sort of work do you think this would be? Would it be
I mean, what do you guys think? When would the ETF would be passed? Are we going to get a Christmas gift or New Year gift or maybe somewhere near halving? So do comment and let us know what do you think. When do you think it will be ready by then?
Absolutely. And I have mentioned in my previous live sessions as well that we're doing these really interesting giveaways via the comment section. And we do understand the power of communication. And these comment section are a really vibrant place, especially in the Web3 community. So shoot your questions and shoot your predictions, and we will take a look at them. Also, join our Telegram announcement channel where you can post all of these questions. And as you know that we interview some of the top voices of this space. If you have the right kind of questions, we have just the right platform to be asking all of those questions as well. um, Moving on to the matter in hand in the United States, another news that came in was from Senator Elizabeth Warren, who said that who has joined this cohort of more than 100 lawmakers. They are set to ask Joe Biden about plans to prevent crypto finance terrorism. And while crypto finance terrorism is, in fact, a deeply sensitive topic, especially looking at the current socioeconomic situations and the larger international issues. Senator Warren said that she is concerned about how Hamas raised millions of dollars through cryptocurrencies, and they're going to sort of ask for a response from Biden administration by the end of the month. So I think this is in fact a great initiative in the market.
Correct. In fact, Binance has also banned lot of accounts which I was reading somewhere in Hamas, which they said they're connected. So I mean, yes, this definitely is a way forward where both government and private sector should come together, fight with terrorism, understand what is happening, and then I mean, let's take all the bad things out of crypto and only work on the things which are right here.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you're right, we did publish a story about how Binance, in fact, pulled out certain wallets that were associated with Hamas. And this was a great coordination between the private public sector that happened to sort of work against such issues like terrorism. Uh, in another news, however, and this was a really interesting piece of news, which said that the US government holds over 5.5 billion in Bitcoin, according to on chain data. And this on-chain data indicated that U.S. government is in fact currently one of the largest Bitcoin whales in the world. So any sort of decision coming in from one of the biggest whales of a certain asset, would it be positive? Would it be negative? How they can play in the narrative of that cryptocurrency? I think it's something that is really interesting to see and how it would pan out.
Absolutely. I think a lot of these bitcoins have been confiscated from the Silk Road controversy, which has happened few years, and so. But yeah, it does make sense. So we will not say one plus one is equal to two, but all of you can understand if somebody is holding this set of Bitcoin, what could the future like? So let's stay positive.
Absolutely. In fact, an interesting word that was mentioned in the article that I was reading also said that these are the lower bound estimations of what the US government holds. So it would be interesting to see what the real numbers are, if at all we're able to know about that. So I think really interesting things coming in the market. The US as a region will be a key region to watch, especially in the Web3 blockchain and crypto space. And that, my friends, is all in today's daily news update around the Web3 blockchain and crypto market.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone. And we will keep doing this set of new information 15-minute video every day just to keep you updated as we are approaching a new cycle. So yeah, let's see from you.
Absolutely. Because of all the interesting things happening, I think it is important to have this banter on these platforms and just get it out of the system. So, yeah, right here on Voice of Crypto, we'll catch you live again tomorrow at the same time. So, don't forget to tune in. And thanks everyone for joining in today.
Thank you. Bye.